Hey, Twin Lake families, it's so good to see you. Well, virtually I get to see you, but I can't wait till I get to see you in person this fall. Mrs. Kolbe here, second grade, and I have a story that I'm going to read to you. It took me a while to find my book that I wanted to read. I had a couple and then I changed my mind. The story that I really wanted to read, I wanted it to be a story that everybody could do in our building, but I also wanted it to be a story where you felt happiness while you read it, and even maybe after you read it, you felt happiness or you felt inspired to go and do something. So I picked this book called Scribble Stones. Scribble Stones is written and illustrated by Diane. And as you know, when we're talking about books, our authors write our books and our illustrators draw the pictures. So I hope that you enjoy my story, Scribble Stones, and I hope that you feel inspired just like I was. Scribble Stones. Here we go. This story is about one happy stone. He was gray and round and rarely alone. He lived with the others all stacked in a pile and waited calmly with a large, friendly smile. Each stone had a purpose, but it wasn't known yet. Some would be landscaping and some a stone pet. There were so many things that the stones could be. The hardest part was just waiting to see. Stone knew that his purpose would brighten someone's day. He just wasn't sure how or in what kind of way. He imagined the things that he might soon become as he watched all the stones get picked one by one. But his happy face slowly turned to a frown as he watched the tall pile start to dwindle down. And although he was worried, he tried not to care until it was clear he was the only stone there. That's a sad feeling. Then it finally happened. Stone was quickly picked up. He was placed on a desk next to a big red cup. As Stone looked around, he thought, "This is so great." Then he discovered he was a paperweight. I'm supposed to bring happiness, not hold paper still. There must be a mistake. This just can't be my skill. Then all of a sudden, a splatter flew high, and then some bright scribbles came wiggling by. They were headed right toward the short paper stack, and they filled up the paper on the front and the back. Let's see. They were all making art, and it was happening so fast, Stone feared that the paper would simply not last. He couldn't believe just how much the pile grew. Then he heard a small cry from the fun splatter crew. "We knew that this pile was getting too tall. There is no more paper. We have used it all." The scribbles all cried. They now saw it too. "This is a disaster. What shall we do?" Stone didn't want the scribbles to cry, so he thought of something that they could try. He slowly rolled down the very large pile and said, "I know how to make you all smile. I know I'm not paper, but I like art too. Do you think you could spare some red, yellow, and blue?" If you'll notice, this book is a rhyming book. They loved the idea and could not wait to start. Scribble began making a happiness heart. Splatter then painted some pale baby blue. Another Scribble added a sunny golden hue. Ooh, look at those rocks. He's getting all painted up. It didn't take long before more stones showed up, and then soon the line grew behind the large red cup. Ooh, think about what could happen next. To Stone's surprise, he was picked up once more. He had never heard of this before. More art was added, and he was on his way to become a small gift to brighten someone's day. Nearby, another Stone's journey had just begun. He was spreading such happiness and having great fun. Every time he traveled, someone added their part. Sometimes just a scribble, and sometimes fancy art. With each new layer, there was a story to share, and soon Scribble stones were seen everywhere. They traveled the planet. It was quite an event, bringing happiness and fun wherever they went. This is my favorite page. Now thousands of stones inspire creativity each day. Isn't that amazing? All because of a paperweight with a will and a way. The end. So one thing I want you to remember is no matter if you feel so small and you're like, I'm not going to make a difference, you can and you will. So I hope you enjoyed my book, Scribble Stones, and I have an awesome activity to go with it. You are going to need some paint, a paintbrush, probably should ask for permission too, and you, like I did, could create these awesome happy stones. And I'm going to continue to paint these happy stones, and I'm going to spread them throughout the community. Because you never know when someone's on a bike ride, on the bike trail, or maybe even in my mailbox when the mailman comes, I could leave one of these stones for them. Maybe with a little note that says, have a great day, smile, or even I appreciate you. So my challenge is to you, how many kindness stones can Twin Lake Elementary spread throughout the community? Thank you for listening to my story, and I can't wait to see you all, and I can't wait to see your kindness stones. Bye, everyone.